I had a list of 6 teams that I knew were like innovators on new maps. And as soon as a new map would come out, I would try and play those 6 teams. There was a new meta, big patch, I would try and play those 6 teams. Everyone else, just copied, to be honest. You would just play those 6 teams and then you'd work out what's best like from them.
Little traps all over the place here. Another high-low out towards this tiles area. This is going to be
which teams?
Superman cleans anything.
Any team Doom Bros was in.
Was looking at his screen.
Ascend.
Wasn't it?
All good though.
Fnatic.
And another one we weren't talking about it. It's just all
Gambit.
Taken across the map.
Team called Giants back then. They were a Spanish team.
Forward. Spike though, not done yet. Not
and there was another team.
Pancakes eventually there with a return of the kill.
I want to say it was big.
Play disadvantage suddenly evened out. It's a 2v2. Damage done straight through the walls. It's EG. They're finding their moments and finding it well.
It's that lurk pressure, the way that they play off each other. It's going to be absolutely key with this comp.
I said at Sunset was going to be that point of contention here for
God
LEVIATAN.
B? Yeah, I think it was God B's big. Existence had a team back then that was pretty interesting. But a lot of this stuff was like, they were abusing it. They were playing agents that weren't strong.
Doesn't overexpose.
But they had good theory.
Missed the chance to potentially deal some damage. King
Giants before the X, yeah, before the X.
He's got the smoke out into his hands, and that's layered down perfectly onto the spike. Pancakes has that recon. So fight taken is a good timing for it, but King committing to the reload now, dipping and weaving in and out through the smoke. ISO these fights, ISO them well, still damage done, but now to defuse. That time
very nice from Pancakes. Like his insta walk once.
Secure up that
the first
pistol round win.
EG have done really well there to be able to turn that round back in their favor. And a really great spot that they found.
It was a little bit easier back in the day though, because
2v1 was
they didn't change the game that much.
That's despite
they changed the game a lot faster these days.
Of losing players early. But it's because they don't play the round as simply. They don't just push A on the exec.
Didn't work for the Astra meta. You're a year late to that one. Mate, it's not my fault. Everyone in EMEA was shit.
Threaten a lot of lurks. That's what this comp is going to be.
I came top 2 when the EMEA meta was there. Without using Astra. What does that say about EMEA? Don't come for me.
Sticking with a pretty similar game plan here. This is all in aggression. And a util not accounted for. That's a Hornets letting up multiple EG players. They are no more.
It's brutal that EG have lost a couple players there. Handed over a Bulldog. At least they were able to recover the Guardian. Lev basically just
in the EG comp having 2 lurkers.
With the stun, with the paranoia.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Single player.
Yeah.
They won't double luck at the same time.
A bit of health been dropped on Spike and King, but we'll take that.
Bro said top 2, you say you lost? I mean, we qualified fast. We didn't actually lose.
Crack open a door. Keep them guessing.
There's only 2 teams that went to Reykjavik first one.
Not punished.
Look at the confidence they have in Neon to just hold the whole of A against that Viper wall.
Yeah. Rendezvous tucked towards the back of A, and you can see EG got to resort to these contact plays. It's risky business, really.
It's going to be a B
retake. You think people are so used to NAF equals agent killed?
Not going to want to take a fight with 35
yeah,
HP.
When it's a big NAF, teams don't want to try it, for sure.
So Bao will have a great idea that there's at least a few people.
Like Yoru's death was probably exaggerated, for sure. But it kind of also works out, because if you want to use the agent, if no one uses the agent, they eventually buff it anyway.
Great point to make him with shots like this. I mean,
so you
Neon
can just wait. They are in so much. Jesus, that second shot is outrageous, mate.
And Zerona, as we mentioned from prior, it's not planning for him. That.
Well.
Dismal stuff for EG.
Yeah, that's a disaster. That is an absolute disaster. You can't be losing 2 players.
They can pick up every single gun on this one.
After just getting run at in B main. And even in a 3v5, their decision to plan for B main, but then not go back and fight the flank, to in fact move away from it and flip, I think is just the wrong call. The flash, the Haunt, I mean...
And the Haunt's getting so much work done.
It's really quite nice. It is quite nice. And those shots are deadly as well.
Those shots are outrageous.
It's the quality difference you get with a team like LEVIATAN.
Don't worry, Varel was losing every eco. Mate, why do I want to watch Varel again?
Unbelievable.
Foxy 9 is just the best to watch.
Neon has a little bit of help. Blows is setting him up, making him feel a bit more confident to get on a deeper angle over towards Elbow. Still not trying to get him on the deepest possible line. Skirmish happening towards top mid here as EG look to try to navigate a pick with this hero rifle in Dujazin's hands.
Trying to work their way up through mid. Spike, second guessing whether geometry of the map is. Bumbling into walls in the process, but he's still alive for now. LEV just looking to put a stop for them being able to get through this mid avenue. Door's going to be cracked open now. It doesn't
if these two make sound,
look at this lurk timing.
It's straight through, isn't it? And they are all eyes set towards it, but he just can't quite claim that one.
They didn't really consider the lurk.
Instantly there to return. Gets that kill. Mopped up. Potential weapons hand over, but King now.
King to save him.
Feeling it potentially. No speed up called for. EG is still just walking steadily into the side. They might be paying as a result of it. Still a 3v3. Jazeen steps past.
Nice.
Snaps straight to the dome.
Kind of liked it from EG though. The little insert in the corner of it towards middle
just
was
based
good.
on EG not having the greatest weaponry, but there was a massive gap towards top mid. I think especially when you're thinking about how these compositions are going to work, I've said it before, I'll say it again. EG are going to be inserting players, going to be trying to lurk players through. And Bao just wandered into to Boba there and was right behind him.
One enemy remaining.
Those are gaps that LEV cannot afford to have around the map. This time the trip is there from Neon.
Shock dart sailing overhead. Well, that's going
What
to be
in
landing over towards mid.
What in the
That's one
util?
to break a completely different trademark.
Yeah. EG preempting that there could be a bit of a
What was it?
refight
Shock
play,
here?
Where
did the other shock
they
go?
mix it up. It's not always
Is it like
that
here?
predictable.
First round, actually.
meant to go under the door, or is it meant to go towards middle?
Towards A. Normally he's been playing a bit more passive, but
Ahead of the Viper wall.
also Zerona's never really been
Goes close
trying to
still.
lurk up A. The lurks have come through
There you
mid.
go.
Trying
It's
to
the
put a punish
flash
down
down
on
on
that
this.
drone play.
Nicely done from DJ's end.
Spike, nice to
So
skip cancel on
that
util, but round two, Sato
dude,
going for
his
it to
stun
Jazeen.
back here was
Slots him
so
down to earth,
good.
humbles them a little bit in the process. Still King. It's lovely kills as well, flooding all the way through. Immediate trades off the back of it.
Slight mechanical whiff there.
DJ's in,
from Spike.
stuns back, and
Left
plays
his team in a
anti-flash.
2v4. It's going to be half the blows of Neon to dig themselves out, and now it's all down to that A main defender in a 1v4. This round has not worked out for LEV. EG
Spike planted.
super prepared, good positioning as well. Always having in a player in that spot where they're going to be able to swing out and punish if that B main refight happened.
Ooh. 1v4, now 1v3.
Now they have flipped again
Yes,
to where it's
they
not
have.
planted for them, but at least they have a player market now.
But it is Neon.
No, even Neon can't do this.
And he seems to agree. So
It's good to have
Yeah.
confidence.
I mean, their
but
money's
it's also
good.
good to
It's okay to
know
do
your
this.
limits a little
You should
bit.
try get a kill or
It's a
two.
spot where getting exits is actually really good, though.
Yeah,
but
you
he's
should
not
try
gonna
and
play for that
be
now,
dueling
though.
a middle, really.
yeah, not going for it. Giving it up. So we'll be 2-2. EG still in this one.
I think you've got to give credit to EG that they are very aware of the style of LEV, if not the details, because, again, you've only seen LEV play once on Sunset.
Yeah.
You're not going to be hard anti-ing them, but you know that they're the kind of team that likes to do this type of stuff. And so Digizeen's positioning
that
here
stun back.
to avoid the stun, to avoid the flash. Look at how he plays anti-flash there.
Did it
Very
twice.
It's a small mechanical whiff from Spike,
Enemy remaining.
but even if Spike had hit the shot, he still goes 1-for-1.
Yeah.
And Digizeen cleans it up.
We are
Insta
timeout here
timeout.
for LEV.
Maybe after seeing how
See what they
DJ's
can
in
do.
handled
Like you
over
said, I
towards
mean,
B.
EG
Don't wanna do
preempting,
that
I think,
trap
the
play
refights.
anymore.
You could see it at the beginning. They were tapping the orb.
Yeah.
His position, trying to play the anti-flash too.
One of the strategic things that I haven't talked about too much, but I think is really important, and the coaches will be discussing here.
They could
is
also
that the
double
Viper
down and fight
wall
B main
and
like a
orb
little
over towards
heavier.
A, which creates
Like
lurk
earlier
pressure on A,
Yeah.
but actually EG have never scaled behind it. So they've never tried to push Zerona or Bao or Superman, whatever, behind that Viper orb and wall. And in theory, they're hoping that it still keeps a couple players from LEV in those positions, giving it a lot of respect. And so Neon has been there just kind of watching the Viper wall for a long time and not been able to do anything about it. He's not been able to have impact in the round, Neon particularly, because he's just staring at the lurk setup. So I think LEV could make an adjustment to put Neon in another spot. Maybe he's the one that fights over B main, for example, and instead you throw one way and have King hold the A line more aggressively. The point generally being that I think LEV can disrespect A a little bit. And EG, perhaps one step ahead of that, want to genuinely create some pressure this time over on the east side of the map.
I play on a flat
Don't
Premier
change
team
up
and there's
in terms
no
of
way you are
positioning.
gold and
It's
have a
gonna
good
be
macro
side by
understanding.
side
That's
with
incredible.
Neon.
And probably true.
Early as a snake bite. EG, no intention to rush into things. The Spike is very much in a safe spot. Hell of a lot of damage. 140 with a dink. Superman, barely alive, is going to be limping into the next engagement.
First time that EG have walked up behind this setup.
Trademark at least broken. Walking up behind it. Blows is ready. And Sanku's heard. Neon knows at least.
Daninko. Wait. Daninko live.
It's funny because we know they have a shot
6 months. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But they didn't use it.
Didn't utilize it that round, did they? Drone to try and pave the way forwards in through market and beyond, but really lurks occurring on every side of the map. It was just an insert now that Bao's going to be placed in. Another one of those classic refights, but Neon's just catching all of it here. Bao, he's finding the one, but that's okay. Spike getting that done apparently. The Dezine, stun, sidestep it looks like.
Oh.
As that wall fades away, so does the
With Nada, it was pretty doable.
Neon is too good in those positions. They jump cleared him. First player jumps, second player swings in. He kills the jumper player and TPs before they can trade it. He's so fast.
30 seconds left.
Pancake's left with it all to do. I didn't catch where the first shock actually went from Pancakes at the start of the round. King looking to clean him up here potentially. Paranoia's going to catch at least.
15 seconds remaining. Pancake's looking like he wants to make a good go, but then second guessing.
Locked in.
Right.
1-2, can't buy next. Force him down to an eco.
1 round lead for now.
It'd be very good if
Neon was just able to hold
LEV
all
actually
of that
got a sunset
genuine
done.
aggression behind the
It'd help
Viper
their
wall.
map all up.
His trip collecting the timing on it.
Blows ready to play off the back of it too.
Yeah, Blows just gets perfect information there. And if EG start to get the read that that is where the trip is positioned, then maybe they can play around it. For now,
Dude, they
though,
force
Neon
up.
swapping it up.
They force up double
Left side
stinger.
trip on the right.
And this time it looks like there is a shock tower for that.
Straight up A hit. Sova ult.
Spotted out.
Late recon once they get over towards side. Mate, really late recon.
Up residency. Sidestep at a C is going to be avoided. Now we're going to see it. Hunter's Fury off the back of that one. It's the overall to see if he can pinpoint the accuracy.
Oh, it's great damage.
No more. Obliterated. Very cheeky idea. The Dezine swinging wide.
Oh, nice.
The
same time Superman swings out.
Spike immediately reciprocating.
I like how confident they were in this A hit, by the way, to force up into this double stingers. It's a bold call, but it's really paid off.
For the right time to activate off the back of that pressure.
Oh,
Swing
mate.
from the side. This is EG.
Big gamble.
Statement piece
Big payoff.
around.
Much faster,
The
much more
yeah,
aggression.
the late
Lovely ult
recon that
combo.
lands over
I
towards
am
sight,
such
and
a
then he
fan of that
has,
ult combo. The
even when the
Omen ult with
recon
the
doesn't
Sova ult,
scan, he knows
they
like
synergize
back
perfectly
right
together.
sight and
I could have
close
been
where to
mistaken,
ult.
but I think that was King's ult.
Oh,
Really
it
good.
was King's
It just
ultimate.
looked-
Oh, it
I was
was.
mistaken. It just looked like King was, I don't know, playing for the enemy team.
It is a great combo, though. I mean, if
Dude, he did
if
that
you do
without
get
any
that kind of
info.
combo going, you're
Well,
right
like,
that
he
it
obviously
is
has
good
info, he knows sights
information.
clear, but
But yeah, you've
Let's go, boys. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think
yeah, it was nice.
you've sold me a ruse.
Yeah, I love spreading misinformation on the internet. What can you do?
Oh, complete swap up of Lev's defensive setup here, though.
Yeah, Chamber.
Neon does go over to B
Chamber
now.
over towards B, still going aggro.
Big switch up here.
Problem with this is like this Viper smoke now gets max value. The Chamber's playing in front of it. Probably the one.
Same idea.
But like
This time getting it
DG's
right on
in's
the
just so
round.
impactful right now.
Sort of force in the hands of Neon. You have to be
What the?
absolute nut.
Oh,
Just
dude, I
like
saw his
that.
low
Runs
sense
out.
there.
Spike is jumping on the chance, chomping at the bit to get involved.
Player standing.
And
Ran
now
out
to
of mouse
themselves
from
at the conversation, shouting from the bloody rooftops at this point.
It all looked so good for EG. It looked like they got themselves in such a nice position, the increase in pace. And Lev slammed the door in their face.
It's Rona. Trying to find ins into this round, but the Spike is way out of grips.
He's got time to play with. He can threaten the pressure through stairs.
He's waiting for the fuel to come back. But a moment
The mods
to
are going
reposition
crazy
the
on
flash
YouTube,
to
but
be
what's going on over there?
avoided.
Oh, he's found a time in.
Lev are left guessing, but surely, yeah, there it is. Watchful eye, that is
Yeah,
Neon.
right?
Posted up on the right time.
They're
here.
having a good time.
What a fight between Spikescene and Dishzine there.
Oh, it's
Mate,
wonderful.
DG's in ran out of mouse mat. It looks so awkward.
I mean, incredible scenes from both of them. Take a look at it on the
Sliding in
replay.
each other's faces,
The
yeah.
entry is so nice as well. Oh, hard to control your aim for both players in that position.
30 seconds left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think EG
I'm
are definitely
not
testing them.
100% Durillo.
It feels like the beginning of Split
But I'm
again
pretty
to some
confident.
degree. Where
I
EG
think
put
people
good
do that.
ideas, sometimes just getting out-skilled, and then, all right, what are you going to do about spots like that?
Yeah.
But they are certainly putting pressure on, and we're seeing some of the good stuff that LEV have got and some of the slightly wonkier stuff. Of course, on Split, LEV then just ran away with the game in the second half, and honestly towards the end of the first half too.
Yeah, it wasn't close really from that point on, was it?
If the chamber keeps playing over towards B, they can go a lot slower. They are creating pressure over towards
that's what we've been selling.
over towards A with the Viper smoke.
We don't know though, to be honest, do we? Because again, as I like this. This is a phrase that I've heard Zix use before. You only see 10% of the matches that these teams play.
Yeah.
Because 90% of it is scrims behind the scenes that they play against each other. So, you know, the official matches are just a sliver, the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I mean, that explains everyone's vetoes at
play this map
Masters.
This is the second time of witnessing them on Sunset,
sometimes
seeing
they're
what their theory
crazy.
looks like. We don't know how deep it goes, how good they are looking against squads that come out with this slightly slower, lurkier playstyle from EG.
That's going to be the weaker buy for them. EG.
Okay, they actually put the Viper wall over towards A as well, so they're creating 2 lanes in which they can walk up here. So that kind of indicates they should be going insanely slow on
Two
this.
fast rounds in a row.
Piranhas
Up
with the
through
T1,
A
appreciate
elbow,
the whole year. Thank you
Next
so
round
much.
through market.
Envy win the next game, right?
Now
Dude,
they're just seeing if they can work
I've
a
learned
bit with
after the
just
last
zero guard.
MIBR Envy game, I don't have an opinion on that game.
It's not the one catching contact, just looking to contain up towards mid.
I'm not doing what I did last time.
But okay, Spike controls the aim towards the bitter end.
Solid shutdown over
Wrangles the
towards middle.
rifle in his palms. Blows. Plenty of jars this, but keeping it controlled again. Calm is the aim. Could have been a misstep.
Certainly could have. Some dangerous moments, but when you've got players that
Prime?
are
Hold up.
calm under pressure like that, even after taking an aim punch
you're right.
from
Shit, sorry,
Superman's
mate.
Classic,
If they are, thanks
Still
so much for
just
the
rock
primes.
solid
Appreciate the
with the
11
spray
months. Sorry
transfer.
that I missed that, mate.
Jazine's the danger player there, and Spike helps him hit the dirt
So
quickly.
interested in MIBR.
I'm interested in the next one though. If EG get weapons back,
don't
are
want-
they going back for the
I
faster
don't want to watch an
tempo?
Envy.
Spread out. Spike is in the middle of nowhere.
Don't want to watch them whip out another
No.
Ascent default comp.
This is going to be another one of those slower rounds where the new IGL has opportunities to make plays happen.
Yeah, EG have so
Where's the
much to
Viper
consider.
smoke now? They save it this time?
It's a slower combo, as we've been saying. Fight for the Cypher.
This makes a lot more sense because they're
Set up.
walling their
He's in
smoke.
great
Last round did
positions. We'll see
exactly the
what
same
EG can
thing.
do with it.
Walk left with me, come.
Okay. See, I'm walking towards A as well. Yeah.
Pana's in the job, okay? We gotta go wide here, ready?
Yeah,
1, 2.
Jake, you need to try to grab off me. Yeah,
One elbow, one elbow. Elbow one.
Nice.
Stop it. I'm flying. Two, link.
I have him. Wait, Jay, we can come double with you. They're fighting. Two there.
130, 135 neon. 135 neon. Two link. Neon and
On the right,
Phoenix.
on the right.
Left side. Nice. One HP, nice.
Dead.
Let's go. 4v2 boys. We have advantage.
Come in
Mate,
lane.
this is one of the weirdest rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. 4v2 boys.
I will pick up flank.
Planning in the open.
Okay. I think don't need Sakuma here.
Heard.
One
Dodge spawn.
enemy
Dodging spawn.
Gun here.
Focus out.
Could be hiding behind the box.
You have full flank fight?
Yeah, full flank.
Coming or lane?
I have full city.
Don't see him.
Up trip.
Nice, Douglas! Come on, man!
I told
Let's go, baby!
Let's go, Doug.
Let's go, snap
Doug.
mate.
Dude, it was so weird. They just two pass an X sect on their own,
Morale
right?
up, to be honest. The comms were looking clean from EG.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
Good communication
I
structure.
would love to have
I
heard
like
the
way
comms
that
like
they're
10 seconds
comboing
prior
the
to
swings
this.
together, recognizing that Omen one way was
They,
going to come
they
through.
just
and saying
reckon
they have to go
they just felt
wide,
like they had the time with the Viper,
calling timings to each
elbow
other.
running back, that they just went for it.
Underrated as
It's
well.
pretty
but
cool
the
that they're allowed to
hard
do that
comm
as well.
is actually really important to make sure that you're actively acknowledging what your teammates are telling you sometimes. Big
Brings
round.
EG just trailing by 1. It was a big round for them.
They realized that the fade, yeah, it might have been from that as well.
But then speeding up at the right moment.
That was
It's a good change up from Lev.
Trying to get
punished over towards A, now they put the chamber, and they can also put the chamber in front of this Viper
very
smoke.
aggressive position, looking to get deep in front of that Viper wall.
And the orb as well that's been laid down prior.
Yeah,
Meant to be creating all this pressure. Keep them guessing if it all.
I like this isn't the best use of a Viper wall while the smoke's here, but
really just gets away with it, doesn't it? Neon. He's on a bit of a pixel angle.
Yeah, but now his trip is not that useful.
But just out. Steady is the aim, yeah.
And he's going to be able to set back up elbow, and now his trip is important. Lowe's has still got a lot on his hands to be able to deal with that top mid pressure. Superman's doing a good job,
but that bounced off of that.
It's not where they wanted it.
Spam, I mean, Sato's just containing it all towards Market. Realize they may have slipped the net. It is a counter fall by Spike.
Wanted to block stairs.
Good work
His mate
there.
then gets
Lots
spammed
of pressure
through
from
the
Superman
wall.
towards that top mid position.
Zero
Lowe's had
fight.
to call for help. Spike's had to come over. But then the way that Spike and Sato then rotate to deal with
Why
the
are they
market
in the same
pressure,
spot? I couldn't really
much
tell you,
better
to be
than we
honest,
were
because
seeing
they do
from
the
LEVIATAN
same
in those
thing.
early rounds where they left large gaps around the place.
At least the initial bit of the wall does.
Similar kind of setup. EG trying to prod and create problems all across the map on their default.
They go back to the A hit.
LEV deal with it.
The reason that A hit was so good was
EG
the Sova
need
ult
at
though,
least
so.
one more out of these final two.
This could be a fast round from EG cooked up here.
Or what is this one? Omen TP down, double push over towards A. Fade ult, dude, Fade ult Neon ult is disgustingly strong if he swings out here. Those HPs are so low. Oh my god, what's he doing, bro? It's crazy to think he has the best timing ever. He was hoping that the Fade ult was still going to be there and that they wouldn't hear his footsteps.
It's wild that Zerona has to defend himself in there.
Yeah, but he's so fast and he can't hear anything because the Fade ult. It's also, it's not the shotgun nerf. He probably gets that kill, I guess.
Cool set play from LEVIATAN, but EG all over it. Denying the pressure coming out from Sato and then immediately responding with a fast A hit. Zerona will have been...
It's quite far. I mean, 42
extremely
HP.
Scared when he saw
It'll be close.
running towards him as he's trying to plant inside the pit. If he had gone down in that situation, could have been a completely different round.
And players maneuvering up through spawn here. King could definitely do some economical damage. He's hunting for it. Wants to take that op out of the hands, doesn't he?
Jazim was almost close to dying to Spike there as well.
Yeah, potentially.
Last round before the
See how important that is for the last round here to half.
It's actually going to make a big difference. The EG money is not good. They're going to be coming in with, you know, not just like armor. I think they might even have to scrimp and save on some util here and there.
Okay.
Just appeared.
That's comical.
Yeah, no one defending Zerona inside of that. They just assumed no one would be bold enough to go for it.
I mean,
yeah, so missing a snake bite.
You wouldn't think someone's doing it.
But that's it. Of course, a Guardian on pancakes too.
This one? No, they got so wrecked. It was a great idea from Lev. If EG
Shock Dart this time does
aren't
deal with
doing
that
this
trick from
round,
Neon. So he's
like they're not
incentivized to
just
go on
A
a more
hitting,
aggressive angle a day. That's the only way he's going to be able to hold.
Finally found its mark.
Okay, now we save the... Dude, I swear that...
Tackside operator in the hands of...
I swear he's just messing up his Viper stuff, and when he's done this wall, he's meant to save his smoke like this.
There's going to be people here.
Spike. Much further forward than before. He's been playing this one a bit more passively.
Dude, every single time they walk up mid, though, they've been getting owned.
The trade is there, at least, but that is sharp from blows.
Just a two-person hold every single time. If they pushed back this and then did this, they would have great success.
Neon just backing away, looking to size.
Like if they did what they did here,
and he's
before this, then you don't have that hold here.
So confident, Neon.
They're like, they're kind of just jumping steps against the chamber.
Again. But it hasn't worked quite a lot of the times. And now they don't have a smoke to
looking like Fnatic last
pressure.
year. Just the mid default into the stroll through mid. Oh yeah. To be fair though, Fnatic would honestly spend 40 seconds and then eventually do this because they have no time.
Doesn't reveal his hand, does not fire away here, and Sato's got it all covered towards main.
It's a good defense, man. Lev will take that.
EG no slouches. Listen, you cannot count this team out, but back and forth is the way that half went.
EG were putting rounds on the board in fits and starts.
What do they got? They got a Viper, Cypher.
And another couple of big rounds towards the end as well.
Yeah, maybe 5 is good.
Might have just saved the half for them. 7-5 is not too bad. You get another pistol on the board and able to follow up. There are still chances here for EG to take it.
Still up in the air. Still anyone's game here for Sunset. We're going to find out soon enough.
Just sit in mid there. Yeah. The thing is that I think, because normally you look at the chamber and you're like, oh, this isn't going to be good, but mate, chamber's so good at defaulting over towards A. You can disrespect every bit of util. You can get in that corner on the bottom right where normally people will swing out early. They're trying to catch you like running away. So that you're not used to actually like fighting it against someone that will stick there. What else? They got a Phoenix. Maybe they can run some fast strats if they want to as well. Are you gonna watch MV MIBR? Nah, we're only committing to the 5 games a day. It's just easier to do. We'll raid someone though, like a Zix or something. Prime ad? I should have done a prime ad. So good. Raid Mel? Yeah, we can raid Mel for sure. Am I washed? Yeah. We've discussed this earlier. I'm a washed sellout, man. You just got to accept it.
Emphasis going to be placed here into EG's hands. Can they get it done on Sunset against the Leviathan squad that have shown signs of weakness at least? They are still down.
Are you going to watch the Americas games when we get to playoffs? Playoffs and play-ins. I'm more tempted to breakfast sleeping pattern.
This is going to be intriguing. If EG can put together a pistol here and
am I going to wreck myself for groups? Not a chance.
There are still chances for them.
For two teams that can't make the, especially for 2 teams that can't make it through template. Not a chance.
3 players set up over towards elbow. Neon. Some early util to see if they can set him up onto the line. Pure reaction time test, but he's got the
this is nice though. This is what the chamber does.
Covers him from the dart. Doesn't have to use
completely wrecks all of your little setups to push them away from this angle.
He's still looking for a little bit extra here.
Get some high util out of you as well.
This time we'll respect it.
I will say, love that Superman didn't use his flash on this one.
He's never lacking confidence, is he?
Very good from him.
He didn't actually pull out the paranoia. LEV are now going to work their way through market, challenge Bao.
It's an off angle. Unanticipated. Still traded out though in the end. Tiles. Accounted for, chip damage, potentially bringing Neon almost down.
No, why would you wall up?
Down, he realizes it.
Oh, they let him out with a wall up.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, good game sense from Neon.
Very forward. It's the play by Spike. Trying to hold control over towards Boba.
Making sure that they break the trip on the flank as well, just to keep Neon there.
Some for a stun. Spike who gets past a lot of this one here. Dash just goes straight into the wall here.
Oh my!
Seconds left off the clock.
Actually
it might
caught
not
him up.
matter anyway. Digizine. Sharp shooting. Just for that ghost in hand, but time is ticking. And that is Sato lying in wait. Flash in your face, pancakes. Can't see a bloody thing. And into the 1v1 we go, but it matters not, does it? No.
Yeah,
no
very
time
nice.
at all to work with. This is LEV with a pistol.
Might be good to run away with this one.
Up to 8.
Neon's played that round perfectly in terms of navigating the pressure over towards the A side of the map. And those 2 kills from
I can't
Sato
believe they
are
walled up a middle and he got out.
You just don't get better. It's so snappy from one head to the other. I'm getting inspired.
The bandit, this is what I'm saying. The bandit headshot, man.
Me feel like
feels like a mini Guardian.
Up way more in my ranked games.
I think the recent buffs are going to be helping it out a ton with that.
I'm definitely one of those people that tried using it early and then thought, wow, this is so awkward.
You're scarred for life. It's, yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, I think it was. I was just bad. It's the problem with replicating anything. Yeah, that's also, yeah, that's another triple stack from EG over towards A. They are determined to push this into Neon. I don't know why you would.
Oh, you just don't want to test this guy.
Oh, no.
Leading Rookie of the Year for a reason.
Are you a bandit believer now? Mate, why are you trying to say now like I wasn't before as well?
See you now. Bow towards the back of the site, but yeah, surely going to be dealt with.
Trying to tarnish my reputation as a bandit believer.
problematic players that might be there towards the back of the site.
Are LEV the best team at making sure the Phoenix has all into the next round?
He'd love to chase down his final kill.
Yeah, and that's why they're swapping it in.
Yep, swapped around the guns.
LEV are so good at optimizing in these kind of situations.
Well,
Exactly how to play it, don't they? With Sadow's death, he's going to have that ult for the next, and that was the entire goal to Jazeen. Looks to make a miracle out of the moment, but not much to work with. Stinger picked up. Smoke drifting down, but they call for the 3-2-1 swing. All contained, all managed.
Really nicely handled there.
should set sub goals during America streams. If we reach them, you have to watch the second series. Dude, for play-ins and playoffs, I'm all for that. Again, I'm not owning myself a champ point that doesn't matter for some of these teams. Like, is MIBR NV gonna matter at all? No. They're both gonna be in play-ins. They're both going to have to play through play-ins.
He's just a bit too good to be doing
Champ points will not matter.
Yeah, definitely is going to be. And you've got
selling out for sleep. Dude, that's crazy he gets that.
It's pure filth.
And they punish the orbs as well, and the big buy round, and now they've got a Phoenix Sword as well. And the Phoenix Sword gets pure good info.
At least the runner back dealt with, but Pancakes is going to be in a world
and
of
then
hurt now.
he runs into the stun, and no one's overheating still.
But looking to barrel his way forwards, but the trade's immaculate. Lev not missing a beat.
Spike planted.
Here. Why did he try to pick up the orb? Because they got baited in by the chamber. He thinks it's a solo chamber trying to disrespect it, and he has no TP, so why would a chamber jump through the smoke? Turns out there's 5 there.
Anything to even the scoreline, anything to even it at all, but it's just King accounting for it out towards Elmo. Blows.
Man, they don't even swing off a timing, they just pick their own timings and go for it. I thought they were going to do some disciplined setup
there. And then now they got an eco, and on the eco they're going to get the fade ult, and they're going to use the fade ult into the buy rounds. Then it's 11-5.
Whereas aim resets faster.
It's absurd, isn't it?
The way he gets away with it, I don't know how he
so
does it.
talented.
He just knows the intrinsic timing down to the milliseconds.
It's outrageous.
I feel like teams will watch this and be like, mate, should we just be playing chamber
like that? It shouldn't be legal.
On Sunset, you got to.
Yeah, you can see it all over Potter's face. Just like, what? I mean, what are you supposed to do against a chamber player who's A-main defaulting?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Throw stuns at him and
it's too good. You can throw all the util in the world,
one-taps
and he still might pop you.
Jumping up. He gets a fast timing, silent jumping up A-main, you use util, and he one-taps you.
You got to just chamber off him, man. You got to get a chamber, and then just... I mean, to be honest, you just run a Sage and then you just insta-Sage slow.
At some point in rounds like that, you do just have to hold up your hands and say, well, they're just better.
Yeah. And they've proven it. They have a trophy, actually, in the cabinet to really hammer that point home.
A big one, too.
Yeah.
The use Sunset is Neon Fade Omen Sage Chamber.
So that'll be
Neon Fade Omen Sage Chamber. Yeah. I think you nailed it.
They're the best team in the world, but they don't have the America's trophy. Curious.
I think
Masters might supersede the America's trophy. As much as I love America's,
Mustang with the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I just mean that's a narrative for us to be following over the course of this stage.
I feel you.
Certainly, they're going to be looking to add more silverware to the cabinet.
Yeah. Right here. A weaker buy again. I feel like I've been saying that a lot for EG. But they've been having a rough go of things. It was very back and forth for the first half, but this is looking like it's going in a similar direction to Split.
Well, it was a brilliant time to pull out a set play like that. On the bonus.
Fade over the server.
Where you're going to be
I could switch the fade to the server.
Had a contact up. Lev, they were
if you're an awful Neon, I could switch the Neon for a Raze.
Jazeen will be the one to take that contact first. He's got a bucky in his hands.
Yeah, this is not Neon taking the timing though, so no chamber rendezvous.
I wouldn't want to, but I could.
Going to be breaking that one. Prowler's going to be let loose here, and that's a seize. The molly, fast lane, still wants to stay up onto the line here. Reinserting himself, but spammed down, and Pancakes trying to peek off of all of that one. Spike, brave as anything, running them down through elbow, trying to maintain control of it. Pancakes is still here now. Another ult expended. Anything to see if they can win out the day and win out the round here.
Man, Lev just kind of make the Neon and the Phoenix look so
exactly
broken.
Pancakes is.
And I only really think the Phoenix is like super broken.
Zerona might be able to slip through and do something.
It's a smoke in his face.
It's a good sign for Lev. This win for them is like very big.
Yeah.
I know it's against EG, but getting this map good for them is like,
Occupy, but not anymore.
it has to be one of their priorities.
It's just not even intended.
This breeze.
Oh, it's vile. Not even intended as a
Damn
run. Okay.
Lev
I
don't
missed your
need
sub. Dude, how am I
these
missing
moments
so
of
many subs
individual
today?
brilliance sometimes. You know, they don't rely on them.
Toaster is
God,
broken.
they're
Thanks so much for
impressive.
the prime, man.
You
Thank
start
you
to
for the
see it,
4
I think,
months.
as well in terms of going up against
thank
different
you.
caliber of opponents.
Good sign for champs. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Quality.
It's going to prove that they're good at 3 maps. If they get all those 3 maps good, my God, they're just for sure favorites.
Because how do you hold a candle to it when Neon's doing stuff like that? Sato can do it as well.
Yeah.
Spike.
It's
Taking
crazy.
turns of being the star of the show.
They're an incredibly skilled team, and their story over the course of this year has been them figuring out a system and a style that works for them. During kickoff, you could already see that they were astonishingly talented.
Let
When
Babe Man,
Neon
thanks so much
finally
for the
turned
prime as
18
well.
and
Appreciate the
joined
2 months.
squad. Yeah, it's brimming with potential and talent, but they didn't quite have that match experience to be able to showcase it all yet. They didn't have all of the confidence. They maybe even had too much of the discipline.
Sure.
But then once you get to stage 1 and onwards, my God, this team is good.
Yeah, they were sprinting, weren't they?
Does a
Does
does
he
a
be
close
up here?
fade eye
Drone, will it stretch
even
far
scan
enough?
this?
Yes, it will.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
What's the
doesn't
range?
Show where Neon is.
Must be.
Scene is on the line already.
Overzealous with the
Yeah,
prime.
Prowler.
Thank you for the 15 months as well, mate. Appreciate you doing that.
A lot of respect being showcased here. EG just pulling back and away from
Dude,
the
look at
main
this from Lev, though. They just
Neon's
read
trying to
exactly
tuck
what's
himself
going
into a
on.
spot where he can still play in his rendezvous.
A little bit of resistance over towards B, but I will say even before the round
This is
starts, the
quite a
Chambers
passive
moved
setup
over towards B
over on the
anyway,
A side
so
from Bao.
they had an
He's got a
indication that the
takes
Cypher was
A
going to
main
play over
contact.
towards
Yeah, they
A.
just broke it
Now
here.
do they just walk over
So it
towards
spots
A and
into
save
main,
that
and
Omen
then
flash
CD's
and then
players
just
start
win
to
off the
work their way
plant?
up.
Maybe.
So he'll have spotted both of the duelists over here.
This is
so I
like
think it's
old
pretty
school
telling
Sunset.
that Lev are probably
You
looking
would
to
prod,
end A.
They're not moving
you
planes,
find out where they're fighting,
No, because
you
they've
know
got
the
a retake
Cypher's on
set
the
up
other
with field
side.
trips,
You
so
save
their
Omen
plan
flash,
was
you win
never
off the
really
plant.
to anchor or flood defend.
It was a very simple map when everyone was using
Well placed here
Cypher.
by Blow. Should be
Just
clearing most
a
of
little
the side, running things
one-dimensional.
out onto the minimap. Lev orchestrating
Don't
what
get
they
hit
will
by
do
the kill
next.
trips.
Paranoia sweeps.
First trip broken.
Yeah, there it
Ooh,
is. Going
well.
to be catching no on Sato, and he's going to be no longer the wall. Those stray shots, though, straight into the dark and into the smoke. It's Blows.
Worked out pretty well. They
There's a
managed to get the
connection
Omen
with
flash
Superman.
out of them, so the
Sato
retake here
stuff
should
away.
be good from
Wow.
EG. It's just the fact that
The
Superman
rifle's
goes down.
offloaded.
That's the main bit of
Yeah,
util.
out into the
You're
position.
trying to
It was
Omen
the
flash and then
overdrive
recon.
unleashed, but he's going to be meeting his match.
Big
in the
job for
form of
Neon.
King.
Of course he wins
Neon
it.
finding kills up onto the flank here. Lev preordained to end up at 12.
Yeah,
It looks
Superman going down there
really
just means that
difficult to
retake's
work
just way too hard.
Even with the trip being able to
Neon wins
gift
the
you a
1v1
kill
as well.
onto Sato, it's just so hard when they're being that proactive.
Yeah.
The refight over towards short to catch Dazazine. Is he inside the animation when they kill him?
Through the smoke there, and he was just running them down.
He was about to throw a stun, I think.
One enemy
I mean, it
remaining.
went off,
These little
yeah.
timings that they take, zero hesitancy.
Yeah. He's really expecting Lev to just be bunkered down on the site. And instead he's taking a fight aggro
7
into
goes at it.
12-5 again the score.
12-5 on the
Well, here
sunset.
we go. This could be it. Final nail in the coffin. Did they hear and get wind of this?
The
Arona
drone to sell it as
switch
well.
setup. Target prioritization. He's trying to offload these bullets, and Spike is still active here.
He was really
In the
hoping his
fight,
teammates would be able to
sidestepping,
take down this
can't
Neon,
quite
and
get
this
an easy
Neon is
kill,
just...
potentially to Dazine.
They're live on
Sees, but
this.
still sized up
Cancel
as it
gets
fades
called.
away. He's able to at least survive for now.
I
This
mean,
is
this
just carnage.
This round isn't making anyone's highlight reel.
No. No. Will not be included in the montage.
Neon's going to walk his way up
Where's
towards
Pansy?
A,
They just gave up after the first map.
bunkered down. They know that the Cypher's on this
The
side of the map as
realization
well,
set
because
in.
EG were fighting towards B. You wouldn't have your Cypher set up behind that. And so Neon with a little bit of space.
Oh god, she's here.
Bringing out that they could be over towards short, but otherwise Lev will be able to contact deep onto this. And Bao's going to have an enormous task on his hands.
It truly is.
Don't make me flame you.
Up behind Jenny as Cam doesn't see a bloody thing because the door's been closed. So he is alone, isolated on an island. 2 trips to play off, a cage in a corner.
30 seconds left.
What can you do? Squares up for the fight. It's instantaneous from King. There's no misstep.
Yeah,
Not
if
even
Bao's
that
aim had been a
unhappy.
little
Yeah,
sharper on
I
the
think
first, then
that's
maybe he would have
valid.
had the timing to tuck back in.
I would
play his
even
cage.
say that the
Small
score doesn't
mechanical misstep.
suggest
And now EG are in a 3v3
the fight that
retake,
they
and
put up.
Neon is on such a deep, unexpected line.
Already takes a fight forwards.
But
Has that
there is a
rendezvous.
tier diff.
Heals all the way back to safety.
What a setup.
Nightfall as well, scatters forwards here. Superman making a lot of noise, but inside that smoke, it's all King. El Capitan now looking to put a stop and a finish to all of it.
Very nice.
Blow stealing it away towards the end, 13-5.
Bit of a stomp.
Here. Well, trophy winners from Masters, not missing a beat.
Demolished?
We came in with a question, which was, how does the map pool look for
13-5
Leviathan?
into a 13-5.
Is Sunset going to be a weakness
news
for
for
them that
Lev.
other teams can pick into?
The Sunset might
After
be
getting
decent.
13 ones on it,
Especially when Neon's
just
doing
last
this.
week, let's say